Let's get it started. The season underway for the Brisbane Lions and the Sydney Swans, and we'll do that one again.
That's a big miss. On the wing.
In his first game as a Swan, Hickey at his fourth AFL club goes up against Oscar McInerney. Initial scramble. Hickey a little touch on it. We're in that 31. Florence slick to Hewitt. Got a little kick away, but straight to the waiting arms. And here's Bailey. Weaves his way past them. Launches from 50. Could you ask for a better start than that?
And then it came forward. The Swans had control, but turned it over with that errant kick under some pressure. And coming through was Zach Bailey on the end of a handball. That is a dart. That's a great start by the Lions.
Zach Bailey kicked that goal.
The kick now. Just needs a target to be hit, and that is a mongrel. Chaos ball might work. He's done it again. Bailey, 2 in a row.
In 5 minutes.
Alistair Lynch, how have you seen it from your angle?
Oh, it's pretty quick and dynamic at the moment, and we spoke in the pre-season about that young man, Zach Bailey.
Worked their way nicely to half forward. Danaher used his body, fed back onto it, opens up the angle, and Joe's got his first. As a Lion.
201 centimetres. He knows he's that side, so he protects that, forces him on the wide run. But if ever there was a very good miss by foot, that was it.
That defied science, that goal.
What a fantastic start for the young man.
Buton, Logan McDonald. And he pops it to the pocket. Reed got there and couldn't complete the deal.
Had to do better.
Neil to run onto it. Oh, coming the other way. Great commitment. Full tilt from Mills. Kennedy, who started the game on the bench, surprisingly, Josh Kennedy. Slammed on the boot quickly by Archie. And Hickey, last lot of defence. McLean tried to spear that, and again, Logan McDonald led up to the ball to perfection. Pick 4 in last year's draft, Logan McDonald. Looks solid early and gives it to Campbell again so they can combine, and that's a little nicer. 8 of the Swans, 22 tonight. Swans Academy, New South Wales product. Trouble here, the Swans. If Parker can find a target, and does. Mills, Warner, loops it over the top. Logan McDonald from 50. I reckon the kid's going to be okay.
Or a side on, but they too many ran at him and didn't stay back. See, Rich is drawn forward, and while he's getting pressure from Lockie Neal, couldn't go the other side. There was a Brisbane player there as well. Just didn't read it all that well then.
Well, I reckon there's now a lot of Swans people saying, "You little ripper."
Thornton. Now Warner. Thornton tried to reach in and get it. Thornton kicked it off the deck. In the end to get it towards half forward. And the elbow from Joe. That'll be interesting.
The reversal. It's a reversal, and you're going in the book. Okay, Dave, stop. Striking, okay? Yeah, they 10
He slams at 65. Reed's under it. And pulls it in on the second grab.
Having a season afresh and gets an opportunity, albeit as a 29-year-old.
Across the face, though. Attacked it, but left it for Warner. To Rowbottom. To Warner. To full forward, on the move. McDonald, good recovery. Gave it to Mills. Warner. McLean. Mills. Pokes it around in the body to Kennedy. Waiting.
He said, "I'm ready for you, take me down."
Milestone night for Josh Kennedy, 500 games. Good battle, kept it in front, kept it alive. Toes it to his advantage so he can run further. Half held, gains another 10, gains another 15. Got it inside 50, a central ball back into the corridor. Cut off, Rowbottom through the traffic, flicks it up just in time. High kick towards goal by Goulden, though. Would chase title as we see that jackknife.
Yep. Attention from James Rowbottom.
Hands it off to Joe, on his left, blasted. It's long. It's strong. It's not quite for Bailey. Papley, the look-away handball. Wants it back. Hickey gives it back. Papley still got it to Heaney. Awesome. That is an awesome goal from the Sydney Swans. And they're hotter than hot.
At this style of football, in not even yesteryear, last year, maybe the year before, you tell your players, take the ball, absorb the tackle, we'll go to a bounce and reset. But they keep it alive now.
Clever hands from Tom Hickey.
Maybe it's been too frenetic a pace. They're trying to slow it. The Lions. He launches. Danaher. The big O! Feed off is nice. Campbell got it from Heaney. Gave it to Florent. Heads to the pocket. Early jump. McDonald. Logan McDonald.
Good kick from Ollie Florent, but it became a really good kick because of this kid's marking capacity. 5 disposals in the first quarter. Wow.
18 years of age. First game of AFL footy for goal number 2. Grazes the post. Just wastes the remaining seconds. He was told to play on. Took a half step around. McInerney couldn't do something with it. Campbell again, great hands. One last chance to score. And Rich stops that chance at quarter time. McInerney, Hickey. Tie up in the middle. No decisive knock. In fact, they're still fighting to get it out. McInerney flicks it over his head. Good steal. Lloyd. Hickey. Parker. Short pass is good to Golden. Goes inside to Mills. Nice delivery.
For a couple of Melbourne-based clubs, they were very keen on this kid.
Launches goalward, and for the first time tonight, Swans are in front.
Tonight's absolute evidence. And Mills is
delayed it. Handball to Hewitt. He finds Heaney.
Nice little dummy lead first from Heaney and then came back at the kicker.
And again, space inside 50. And
I reckon pretty chuffed, and rightly so.
He does love a celebration. He might be calm here with his first ever.
Wow.
He kicks his first ever. Errol Golden. And he does celebrate. Why wouldn't you?
Not. But that is a pure kicking action, Jared.
Oh, it's beautiful.
That is a pure kicking action. Now watch him, he just floats in. Rich decides to go with the one less dangerous. Should have gone with Goulden.
Shoulda, coulda and woulda, but this kid, you can see now why so many Melbourne-based clubs were pretty keen on him.
Blakey bangs it back towards Papley with Starcevic right with him, and he's over the fence and into the crowd. Up close and personal.
I don't know if he totally needed to do that. Somebody in the head, right? He's jumped.
Bit of crowd surfing.
Look at that, but the fellow near.
Good use of the body, Rowbottom. Got rid of Sharp. Poke pass. Precision ball use from Goulden.
He filled the hole in, stood there, and he vacated it. I reckon he got called out of it and fell for it.
Struck it well. Perfect kick. Swans by 13.
Let's have a look at this one here, Dern. There's two blokes. You can both go for the ball. Whoever goes down first is going to get shoved out. Rowbottom did it particularly well.
At the mark, Toter off the deck. Sharp's got it, but they've got him. Warner again through the traffic to Rowbottom. Pulled his kick late to Kennedy. Clever. Almost decided on the kick after he dropped the ball. And that is a delightful...
Kid lines up for his second on debut.
And he comes, the 18-year-old, never in doubt. The beauty of youth.
To 2 in favour of Sydney since that moment. I mean, the contested possessions, they're only +5 over that period of time. That can be misleading. But 43 plus 43 possessions in that 18 minutes of footy.
Yeah, there's it to half forward. Rich is going to be coming back in a hurry here. Warner, duck step. Beautiful move. Part of the seas, went between them. Couldn't find a target. Rowbottom's been everywhere. Wicks, he bends it around. Slick Wicks, 7 in a row.
Through that tackle, That was just not VFL level.
Well, Rowbottom once again. He is just distributing balls won at ground level at will. Warner is doing particularly well. And that's the tackle you're talking about, Derm, right there.
You've got to stick that.
There's Rowbottom once again, Parker. And Slick Wicks, like it, Dwayne. Let's make it his own.
Absolutely. Good idea. Back inside 50, and Andrews holds solid. Big smother, though. Cunningham put his body, heart and soul on the line there. Comes back to Zorko. He feeds the handball out. Flick on to Lyons. And they break the run. Final.
Go to your bloke. And that is a fantastic smother, but well picked up. A ground ball, well turned over. And dynamic there from Zorko. Smart kid. He is a ripper. The tap on over the top.
Brown. Spear pass, hoping for. Not finding Danaher. It was manhandled. Free kick.
He was tackled.
Kicked 191, 144 coming into this game. And he looks on song with his goal kicking as well.
Benton goes through the ball. You look to yourself and think, how the hell can this guy have had kicking troubles over the journey? Because that is just pure.
Everything. This is the free kick again, and he still drags him to the ground. But when he strangles the ball, it makes him quite tense through the arms on the drop release. But when he cradles...
Hippert couldn't take it. A slap down from Campbell. Could have elected to take it. Hippert might make him pay. Charlie tried to step, goes inside, tried to roll it home. Looked a little high on Dawson. About to be run down. Got it away just in time. Wicks didn't want to waste it. To Parker. Collects it 50 out. Drives it goal square. Half a hold. Not a full hold. Logan time. Bailey outside of the boot. It doesn't work the way he intended from his arm. Bailey again got away from Mills. Put the Jets on and kicks it to the same spot he kicked it to last time.
What he wants.
Birchall hits a good spot with the kick. Almost the mark, dragged down. Coleman threads it around the body.
Oh. Gee, that's good.
7 goals in a row for the Swans.
I mean, you sweat on these things if you're a small forward. She's had a fair bit of it, but it came to ground, and that's just...
From the Lions Academy, and they're hot now, the Lions. Neil, their Brownlow medalist, straight down to spine. Thumped clear. Hewitt thought he had it. McCarthy, miracle goal on the run. And it's a 1-point game.
He helped them make their minds up with a new rule change. But that's why they're a great side. They've got some senior players like that junior Slocky Neal and Lee McCarthy.
To Berry, to full forward, to Danaher.
Oh, great mate.
Is it a free?
Free kick, obviously.
Now what's
Lions, two-step wrong.
Short pass is good, and Charlie Cameron not happy with the Cunningham treatment.
Well, it's the first time Charlie, with his back to goal, has led at the ball.
Known goal kicker, won the Lions goal kicking the last 2 seasons. Charlie Cameron, that's across the face, never a chance. Stays in play, and Oscar McInerney. Danaher thought he had the rise, but...
Joe Danaher down in the goal square. They're going to kick the goal. Hang on.
She made the goal umpire dance, but he's got it there. Lions.
And they're getting into the forward line. They're back. The defensive 6 need a chop out. A little bit of a rest with a bit of ball up the other end of the ground, but it's a really mature return by Brisbane. We expected to come good. They have. And now we'll see how the battle unfolds.
Did well. Didn't make it, and he was caught halfway in between. Allowed McLean a really easy...
That'll bend back a little. Will it bend back enough? It does. That's the back play on. Zorko blasts a wobbler. It'll work if Danaher traps it. He traps it. McCartan tried to corral him. He spins it around. Joe misses against the boundary. Feeds it back in. 10 seconds left. Bailey, third possession in this string. Full forward. McCarthy down there. Can't mark it. Zorko. Did he get held? And without it, umpire said no. Keep going, boys. Intensity all the way to the siren.
Well done.